Welcome to American Dream Life, where we keep exploring how to grow your beliefs and become a united human being. And why it's so important. Well, there's a lot of separation and division, and we are living in duality world. And even today, I was reading in the scriptures that it should be darkness and light, and that should be separated. However, we get to experience both sides to create that wholeness and overall experience instead of just experience, for example, darkness or light. So that's the reason it's so important, create that unity. We thinking that maybe a concept like American Dream Life will help us with it, that we will experience that awareness. And usually it's about us and how to grow the beliefs and how to experience different realities and different coins for us to create more unified outlook that can actually help us with living that American dream. Because many times when it's not being upgraded and we exposed to a new things, we coming with an old perspective, and it's hard to actually go through a new experience because we resisting. And usually that's how our mind is designed, to keep us safe and start recognizing that's possibly might be a case, and keep exploring in that area to create more of that rewarding experience, because we do have just one life, so why not? We get to test things and experience, and the only constant is change actually. So I know that it's not always easy, however, to be open to it and start embracing it, I will create more rewarding experience. And you're not alone. I'm also a human being, and today will be an interesting topic that came in a really interesting way when I was keep posing the question, what will be the next word? All of a sudden, I'm driving on the highway, and there is a signage near the exit, one of the exits near the plaza, and I see in a big capital letter pet. There was a huge tree that was covering the rest of the sign. It was Pet Smart. And somehow my eyes rested. They couldn't stay there for long because I was still driving. However, it got my attention, and even I was like smiling at myself. Yep, it seems like a smart thing to do, right? From that phrase from the store that it's actually for pets, that came came that P word. And the next question, when I'm like, okay, it seems like that's the word. And even if there was a bit of some hesitation present with it, what I get to share, would I potentially offend someone around it? And I choose to actually to explore, and that's how I mention and focus on things and bringing something to awareness. Like many times, that contrast actually that is existing many times, when somebody doesn't behave to our liking, you might say don't be a pet, and which means that you want the person to start behaving as a human and not the pet, because you're thinking that it's not appropriate for that person. And who are you to judge? And the contrast that I want to explore is, on the other side, how we creating so much affection with the pets, and feeling that attachment bond with the pets. And why is that? Why, when the human want to be potentially exploring to be themselves, or herself or himself, and it's not acceptable, and when the pet's behaving in certain way, we feel that it's affectionate, and that we actually feel some closer bond that maybe even to another human being. So that's why I choose to go for that challenge and share around that new word, pet, and create that awareness and some reflections for you to realize what what is in the way, why, how to create that more of a united experience. And from my own experience, what's my perspective, especially around the pets, I also felt like I need one. I need one as a child, and somehow my parents didn't share my need, and they were keep saying no to me. And at some point I created a distance. There were also some experiences, not so pleasant experiences with pets that I experienced, and that distance even grew more. And many times in my circles, people that knew me, they knew that I have a distance, that I'm not very affectionate towards. Sorry for the interruption. And they felt like that, something that they don't understand. And many times I would explain that I didn't have a chance to create any bond with the pets, and because my parents felt differently, that I not that it's not something that I get to have, and they felt like they will be responsible for my pet, and I will just be playing with the pet and not taking the responsibility for it. So and then, because some others are less kind of fearful experiences, that didn't help either. However, later on, that also was lack of understanding when my mom actually decided to change her rules and to actually buy a pet, a dog actually, for my brother. So that was also creating a bit of like interesting mixed emotions with that apparently now she understands that it's necessary to create that. And I kind of just let it go, and until what actually created a deeper understanding for me, an experience with the pets was, even though I was like my mom and didn't allow for my daughter to have one for years, and when she decided to venture on her own and she got herself a pet, I saw how what kind of experience she experienced with that pet, how she's more herself around it. And she was even too surprised. She knew my distance, that her dog was actually keep coming to me. And every time I would visit with her, the dog was like so happy and excited to see me. So that was kind of interesting experience, and creating that affection around that dog. And what from all of that, what I'm sharing my experience around the pets and animals, uh, what I wanna share with you, why I feel that the dog or another pet that you choose to have. I know that some of those choices are interesting and hard to understand, and not very obvious ones. However, what I want to share to create, because we keep exploring to grow your beliefs and become a united human being, and how to embody that state of being pet instead of just looking for that pet, to give it to you, is actually unconditional love. Many times when with my interactions with my friends, with my daughter, it seems like around the pet you feel more of that unconditional love. You feel that that pet provide provides that to you. And I'm here to actually ask you, well, have an understanding that yes, I'm not like saying that it's not good, but understanding that you can actually provide that to yourself, to create that within and be like a pet, to experience that unconditional love within. And the next one is, like I've been exploring around, feeling that you being yourself around the pet, that you don't feel that the pet will judge you. And the more actually there's, it seems like an instinct in the pet, the more you yourself, the pet, is actually picking on it and create even a deeper bond within, because they seems like I have that extra sense that that is developed in them, that they ready to do that. So they possibly might be misbehaving when you actually trying to be somebody else with them and not recognizing that, and they don't know what's going on. So having understanding that you can be yourself, and even picture when you don't have an opportunity to have the pet, or there's just too much responsibility, but also recognizing that you can be yourself, and feeling like that pet, playful and themselves, and not having that it's not possible, or you not allowing yourself to be yourself, because of many times it's based on like what other people will think. Like, yes, I'm having those too. Like, I was kind of considering how that will be looked at when I will be sharing around that topic, for example. So I totally understand. However, allow yourself to explore and experience and practice more to be yourself. And the third one is joy. When you experience that unconditional love, when you practice more of being yourself, you also experience joy. You experience joy because it is a joyful moment, like with the pets, those moments that you share with that unconditional love, that you start creating more of it, and the more you interacting with the pet, and also allowing yourself to be yourself in those moments, you will definitely create more of the joy. So what I'm proposing is to be a pet, and not like say like that saying, don't be a pet, because somebody's opinion is that well, it's not a good thing to be. But explore based on those things that you actually desire, to have that unconditional love, to have that ability to be yourself, and to have joy in your life. And that's what our life and True American Dream is about. So without further ado, thank you so much for joining live or checking the replay on that topic. Feel free to share what resonates with you in this topic, in that message, or share your experiences with your pets, to hopefully that will create a better understanding how you will allow yourself to experience more of that unconditional love, that help you even memory of a pet, what how it feels to experience that unconditional love, to be yourself, and to experience that joy. And feel free to share that. The broadcast is streamed on YouTube channel, as well as um, in the Facebook group under the name American Dream Live. So there is a link to the Facebook group on the YouTube channel, I believe in the cover. You can click on that and join us for more interactive experience and more content on more frequent basis. The YouTube channel is utilized for just weekly lives on Thursdays. It's been, I believe, a second month or so when I started coming live in the morning to create an opportunity, because we are international community, to have for others time zones, to have time to explore, to potentially join live, or to check the replay. And I think, yeah, you can subscribe to the YouTube channel to see when is the next one coming. And usually I schedule them through the third party platform, so you will see the banner and you will see a bit of summary and the topic ahead of time and the time that that will be streamed. And like I said, I keep that till Thursdays, and we shall see how that will develop. I will be actually traveling soon, so we shall see how that will come, if I get to actually move a bit dates. But I will keep you posted, and when I schedule a broadcast, you will see if there will be a different day or different time for that. So thank you so much again. Sending you so much love, joy, and peace. Until next time, take care.